Hey guys, it is Jake from Flow Dojo, and I usually talk to you guys about NBA Top Shot, but today I'm going to talk to you about a different NFT project built on the same blockchain, the Flow blockchain, and we're going to take a look at this project. So Flovatar is the project here in question, and it's a profile picture avatar project, but unlike most of projects of this sort, instead of just generating a bunch of random characteristics for your avatar when you mint it, when you mint these, you actually get to custom select each characteristic and customize it to your liking. So I want to talk to you today about how you can go about minting these NFTs. So in order to mint these, we're going to have the Flow token. And for US based customers, I really recommend using Kraken. So that's Kraken, Kraken. And I recommend go ahead and setting up an account with Kraken. It's pretty easy and straightforward. And then what you're going to have to do to deposit into your Kraken account is you're going to have to send a wire transfer. There is usually a fee with that, but if you deposit enough, that fee is worthwhile. So set up your Kraken account, make your deposit, and then we need to buy some Flow. So I'm going to walk you through that process. So we're going to go over here to the top, and we're going to hit Trade. And we're going to go under New Order right here. We'll keep it on Simple. And we'll go up here to the top left-hand corner where it has this search glass. And I'm going to type in here, I'm going to type Flow, Flow. And I have some USD, some US dollar deposited already. So I'm going to go Flow to US dollar and click Trade here on the right. And now I'm going to say how much Flow I want. I currently have just over $25 in this, so I think that should come out, not 4 Flow, maybe like 2 or 3. Let's see if we can get 3. We can get 3. Okay, so we'll buy 3 Flow, and then here's you're going to set your limit price. You can see the current price is up here. So what I'm going to do is set my price just a hair higher to that, just to make sure my order goes through. So I'll set it a hair higher than what the current price is. I'm going to buy 3. I'm going to buy to that price. My total is right here, and I'm going to hit Buy Flow with USD. What that's going to do is it's going to bring up my order here. I'm going to submit my order. It'll take a second, and it'll say, okay. And sometimes your order has to be pending down here if the price you set doesn't quite match this one yet. In my case, I set my price over, so it filled my order right away. It wasn't pending down here. And I can see up here now I have 3 Flow tokens. It says my balance up here. Great. So I got this Flow in Kraken. What do I do with it now? Well, now we want to send it to a wallet that interfaces with Flovatar. And the one that the Flovatar creators chose is called Blockto. And that's going to be a mobile app on your phone. So let's jump over to the mobile side real quick. All right, so I'm here on my iPhone now, and I have the Blockto app installed. You will have to make an account with Blockto as well, but it's actually more simple than making one with Kraken. It's very easy to do. And this is what the homepage will look like when you open it up. What we want to go to is go to the wallet section down here at the bottom. So I'm going to click wallet at the bottom. And you notice my wallet already has a section for Flow. Yours will not. So you'll want to go up to this plus sign here at the top. Click the plus sign and just scroll alphabetically until you find Flow. So there it is. Mine says created. You'll just need to hit the plus sign. Cool. So we have a Flow section in our wallet here in Blockto. So what we want to do is we want to send our flow from our Kraken account to our Blockto, because the Blockto account is what we're going to use to buy things on Flovatar. So what I can do is I can click on this Flow section here, and you can see this really long strand of letters at the top right under the word Flow. That's my Flow address. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hit these 2 squares next to it to copy the address. And I'm going to go back and I am going to take that into my Kraken account. So let's jump back over to Kraken. Okay, so we're back here in Kraken, and this was the trading page we were just on. So what we're going to do is we're going to take that Blockto address, and we're going to go up to the top where it says Funding. And I'm going to go ahead and click Funding. And here I can see all my balances, and I can see right here I have 3 total Flow. So that's perfect. So what I'm going to do with that Flow is I'm going to withdraw it to my Blockto address. So under flow, I'm going to go over here to the right, and I'm going to go to this up arrow that says withdraw. Now, if you don't have this up arrow, it's because you haven't gone through the verification process on Kraken. Don't worry, it takes about 60 seconds total. You just have to take a picture of your license or driver's license and a selfie of yourself. It's really easy. But if you don't see these arrows, that's why. So I'm going to go to this withdraw button right here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to take my Blockto address and put it right here. So mine already remembers mine. You'll just need to paste yours into this bar right here. And then you're going to say how much of your flow balance do you want to withdraw. I'm going to say 100%. I'm going to take all 3 coins. It is going to charge me a little bit of a transfer fee. Looks like 0.03, but that's nothing to worry about. So I'm going to go ahead and hit withdraw. And I'll say withdraw 2.97 flow. And so it says withdrawal successfully submitted. So that's going to take it out of my Kraken account and put it in my Blockto wallet to spend on Flovatar. Now, if you don't see that right away, don't worry. It is going to take a few minutes to get from one account to another. So we're going to let that transfer happen real quick, and then we'll jump into Flovatar. All right, so my flow transfer has gone through and it's now in my Blockto wallet. So we're back here on the Flovatar site, flovatar.com. What we're gonna do is connect our Blockto wallet so we can use it to buy things on the site. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go up to the top of the site to this yellow button that says connect wallet. And it's gonna ask you what kind of wallet you have. We just set up a Blockto wallet. So we're gonna go ahead and click here. And it's going to have you log in with your email and probably do a 2-step verification. I've already done this on this computer, so it knows it already. So I'm going to hit confirm. And once I hit confirm, I can see up in the top right-hand corner, it's going to be my flow address and then my flow balance. So I have 5 flow total, or 5.33 to be exact. And so now that I have this flow, I can build a Flovatar. So let's talk about that process now. What is a Flovatar? How do we build it? What is all this stuff like? So we can build a Flovatar in the builder section of the site. So if I go to builder, and we're not going to have all the right pieces yet, but I just want to show you what the process looks like. So this guy right here on the right-hand side is a Flovatar, and we can customize just about every aspect of him. So over here on the left-hand side, there's various categories: body, clothing, hair. So I can go to body, and I can give him pink skin, and then I can go to clothing, and I can put him in, a doctor's outfit, and I can go to hair, and so on, and customize this avatar to my liking. And there's a ton of options here. And so you'll notice a couple things. So these all these different options are broken down by color. So there's a bunch of white ones, a bunch of blue ones, a bunch of yellow ones, and then purple. And it's like that for every category. So the white ones are common features. The blue ones are rare features. The yellow ones are epic features, and the purple ones are legendary features. And we're going to need different aspects for each one of these features. So to create the avatar at all, the first thing we're going to need is a spark. And that is basically like the heart of the avatar. That is what brings it to life. And we can look down here at the bottom. It's going to say, this is the spark I'm talking about here, right here. And it has this red 0, meaning we don't have any sparks, so we can't actually build this avatar we're working on right now. So the first thing we need is a spark. Then if you have a spark, you can build an avatar using these white common traits. So I can go through and I can pick any traits that are in white, and all I need is a spark, and then I can build that Flovatar. The thing is, though, if you want some of these other traits, so let's say, I like all the clothing common options, but I actually want, this basketball uniform. Well, this one's in the blue section, and it's a rare trait. So to make this, I'm going to need, if I scroll down here, I'm going to need this spark, and I'm going to need one of these rare components here. This blue vial of goo right here is going to be good for one rare component. But if I want more than one rare, so if I want a rare nose and a rare beard, you can see this number's taken up now. Now if I want 3 rare features, I'm going to need 3 of these blue ones. And the same thing works for epic and legendary features. if I want to go up and I want, some epic clothing, if I want this knight suit right here, I'm going to need one of these epic components. And same thing if I want legendary. I'm going to need one of these legendary ones. So plan that out accordingly when you're building your Flovatar. The more cool features you put on it, the more of these traits you're going to have to build it. So you're saying, great, understand that is a great process. Now, how do I get these things? So we can get any of these components we need by going over to the marketplace. So I go over to the marketplace and there's all kinds of cool things. You can even buy, pre-made Flovatars that somebody else made and put up for sale. But what we need is a spark. So here's a spark right here. That's the first thing we need. So we can go over and we can hit buy now. And so we have enough balance to buy this spark, and we're going to hit approve. And it's going to say up in the top right-hand corner, it's sealing this transaction, so it is processing. And if it does go through, we're going to see that pop up like it did go through. So we'll give it a second here to seal that transaction. Okay, and we can see that transaction went through, and here is the spark I just bought. And that's great, that's cool, and I still have, looks like 1.5 flow left over. So we can go to the marketplace, and let's try to buy another component. Let's try this rare component here, and we'll go ahead and hit buy now. And we'll go ahead and hit approve just like last time. And it's going to seal that transaction again for us. And you can see here the transaction went through, and now I have another rarity item I can add to that. So we got our spark and we've got our rarity booster. Let's take the spark and the booster and let's go ahead and build a Flovatar. All right, so here in the builder section, we're gonna pick all of our components. So we can see this random one they made for us. It's got red here because they use 2 of these epic boosters, and we only have 2 rare ones, but we can see we do have 1 spark and 2 rare boosters. So that's what we got to work with. The spark is what we need to make it, and we can pick 2 qualities or characteristics that are blue, and the rest have to be in white sections. So I think for my body, I'm gonna make that one of my 2 rare boosters. I'm gonna pick the zebra white right here. And what is cool, when you pick a trait, you can see its rarity, but you can also see how many other Flovatars are using it. So there's 14 other ones that are using this exact same body. Then we go down to clothing, and I think I'm gonna use my other, no, actually let's do a common trait for this. I think I'm gonna go ahead and pick this suit right here. That's a good start. Then we'll go to hair. Check out the hairs. I think I'm gonna go with my other rare booster for hair. Do this black mohawk, which means the rest of my traits do have to be common ones because I've already used my 2 rare boosters. So we'll go to eyes. We'll go up to the common eyes. I really like these half-open ones. And go to nose. We need a common one for here. I'm gonna go to this one on the far right. Mouth, I need a common mouth. I'm going to use this smile. Facial hair, no facial hair because we're out of boosters. And then there's a couple other sections like hat, eyeglasses, and accessories. And so these you're not going to be able to mint. You actually need to get these in the marketplace. You can do search in marketplace for these. So we're going to leave all these blank. So we can see down here at the bottom, we have our spark, our 2 rare boosters, and we're not using any epic or legendary boosters. So it's all good down here. Now what you do have to do is click this check availability button because there can only be 1 of each exact Flovatar. So if somebody else is already using all these exact traits in this combination, then I can't use it and I have to start over. So let's check availability. It says combination available, so that means we can mint this. And so we're gonna hit OK. And so then we can click this button one more time to create this Flovatar. So I'm going to go ahead and click create. And it's going to bring up my wallet. I'm going to say approve. And it says, congratulations, you just gave life to your very own Flovatar. Go to your collection. I can actually just click on this go to your collection right here, and that's going to take me straight there, and you can see the 2 Flovatars that I minted. This was the one I did earlier, and this is the one I just did now. So I have 2 Flovatars, and if you need to find your collection, you can always just go with this drop down and go to my collection. And if you buy any of those items I mentioned on the marketplace, they are called Flobits, and they're going to appear down here. You can see I have these sunglasses, and I can put that on one of my characters as well. Anyways, so that's a very quick overview of Flovatar, how to get your Flow token, bring it into your Block2 wallet, and use your Block2 wallet to mint a Flovatar. Let me know if you have any questions on any of this process. Leave those questions in the comments below. Please remember to like, share, and subscribe, and be sure to check out some other videos on my page. Thanks for watching, everyone.